You know, the national average wait time for families needing an in-person autism evaluation is 27 months. 27 months. That means thousands and thousands of children are delayed getting that diagnosis and therefore delayed with a treatment plan.
Yeah, and this is a story that KPRC2 brought you last year. And this morning, we are learning how a virtual autism clinic helped a Houston mom get a diagnosis for her son. This morning, we are here with Kayla Wagner, the CEO of As You Are Virtual Autism Clinic, and Daira Sherrod, mom of 4-year-old Dallas. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here with us. Okay, Kayla, we'll start with you. Tell us about how this all started. You said it kind of happened once COVID hit. Things had to change.
They absolutely had to change. You know, my background is I was originally a clinician, so I was providing diagnostic services to families. And when the pandemic struck, the wait times for just an appointment started to grow so long. As you mentioned, it's over 27 months right now. Wow. So we knew that we had to do something that could reach a child anywhere at any time to get them help.
Yeah. When we last interviewed you, As You Are was in a few states, but I understand you have a big announcement.
As You Are just announced that we're now nationwide. So we can provide a diagnostic appointment to a child no matter where they live, any part of our country. And we're headquartered right in San Antonio, Texas. So any family that's right here in Texas can now get care.
And this is so simple. Daira,
Yes.
Tell us about your experience, because you said you were scrolling through and it happened to pop up, and then you were able to help your son so much faster than what was your wait time at that point?
I think a week.
Yeah.
So I heard from him, I signed up for it, and I signed up, and the next day they called and we set an appointment up and we did the evaluation. The next week I got the diagnosis, the next week after that, and everything has been great.
These wait times, that's kind of mind-boggling, 27 months. I mean, okay, a couple of months, I get it. Why is it so long? I mean, COVID's been over now a few years. Is it just there aren't enough doctors to do these evaluations in towns and cities across the country? What is it, do you think?
That's right. There aren't enough clinicians trained to evaluate children all across the country. And there are hundreds of thousands of children who are waiting right now to get care. The pandemic, originally the paradigm was in-person evaluation. So a child would have to go to the doctor's office to be seen. So we knew we could create something virtual. It was a solution that could completely change the space so that families don't have to go to the doctor. They can see our doctors right in their home.
And you said that they could also connect them with doctors when they're in their home, that you connect them.
Yes.
Tell us about the process and how fast it is.
We have a team of physicians who are trained with deep expertise and knowledge in how to evaluate a child for autism. So what they do is they join a virtual visit. It's a telehealth appointment, and they're going to ask the caregiver questions about their child, what they're observing. Sometimes parents just have an intuitive feeling, and then they observe the child, they'll watch them play and socialize and get them the diagnosis that's most appropriate.
Yeah, Ms. Daira, how was the experience? Tell us sort of about that process with your son and how it worked with the virtual visit.
It was great, because with him having autism, he's not so well-mannered, and so being able to be at home, he's comfortable in his own home, and we set up the computer and everything, and they just watch him, and we talked, and it was great. It was great.
Daira, what would you say for a mom who's listening to you right now? You know, that early on intuitive feeling, what would you say to a mom? Maybe advice for her?
I suggest, especially if they're young, early intervention is the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like with a wait time of so long, we talked about this earlier, we're wasting so much time waiting. This child will be 5 or over 5 years old with the 27 months, or in this particular case,
And
right?
that time is so critical.
It is,
right?
It is.
So what are we missing out on by waiting so long?
There's a window of opportunity that every child has. Their brain is growing, they're developing, and it's so important to get a diagnosis early because it's going to unlock access to treatment services in their own community that can help them thrive.
Okay, is there any difference between the in-person and the virtual? I mean, now that you've been doing it for a while, is there any reason to think, oh, well, the virtual's not as good, or the in-person's different in any way?
It's just like going to a doctor's office. It's just like seeing a doctor. It's just in your own home.
Yes.
And so there's so many benefits. It's hard, it's stressful to go to the doctor.
Yes.
But parents can do this, it's easy and it's faster.
Could you say maybe you even get a better diagnosis or a more accurate one? Is that even possible?
You know, I think sometimes children will act more like their typical self. They're in an environment that's comfortable to them.
I agree.
Daira, how is Dallas doing now?
He's doing really good.
Yeah.
Yes, he's doing speech therapy and everything. So he's talking more. He has more words. He can't really communicate with you, but he's able to tell me what he wants and needs, and that's the best.
You notice the difference?
Yes.
And how long did it really take to start noticing a change in him?
So once he started doing speech therapy in school, it was months. Because so he started last year, but even with this year in August when he started school, he was doing really good by December.
No kidding.
So, yes. So it just helps open up doors for the extra help that they need. And so I love it.
Kayla, more information on where you guys can be contacted if parents are watching and like, hey, I just want to know more. Where can they reach out?
Asyouare.com. It's just a few clicks. We make it really easy for parents to get started.
Right. I love it.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
Major resources
Really appreciate it.
for families that need it.